Welcome to my channel. Today, we're diving into a tale of innovation, ambition, and controversy, a story that changed the way the world eats. It begins in the 1940s, in a small town in California, where two brothers, Richard and Maurice McDonald, launched a simple barbecue restaurant. Little did they know, their small eatery was set to revolutionize the food industry with the creation of the first fast food system. But when Ray Kroc, a milkshake machine salesman, entered the picture in the 1950s, the McDonald's brand was catapulted onto the global stage, for better and for worse. Stay to the end to see how a handshake agreement and a visionary yet ruthless business strategy gave birth to the world's most famous fast food empire. This is the story of McDonald's, from its humble beginnings to becoming a symbol of American culture and capitalist might. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. Now let's see how it started. McDonald's began as a simple idea by two brothers, Richard and Maurice McDonald, who opened a restaurant called McDonald's Bar-B-Q in San Bernardino, California in 1940. Initially, their restaurant had 25 menu items, mostly barbecue. However, by 1948, the McDonald brothers revolutionized their operation, focusing on speed, lower prices, and volume. This significant shift involved paring down the menu to just 9 items: hamburgers, cheeseburgers, 3 soft drink flavors, milk, coffee, potato chips, and pie. They also replaced the potato chips with French fries and introduced the concept of self-service, eliminating the need for waitstaff. The brothers innovated a food preparation system they dubbed the Speedy Service System, which was inspired by the assembly lines of automobile factories. This system used conveyor belts to assemble food, which drastically cut down the service time and labor costs, allowing them to sell hamburgers for just 15 cents. The efficiency of this model allowed them to produce huge volumes of food at low prices, laying the foundational concept for what would become the fast food industry. In 1954, Ray Kroc, a milkshake mixer salesman, discovered the McDonald brothers when they placed an unusually large order for 8 of his multi-mixer machines, capable of making many milkshakes simultaneously. Intrigued and impressed by their efficient operation and high sales, Kroc saw the potential for expanding their concept into a national chain. He proposed to the brothers that he work as their franchising agent. Kroc opened the first McDonald's franchise in 1955 in Des Plaines, Illinois, under the newly formed McDonald's Corporation. By aggressively franchising and implementing high standards and practices across all locations, he rapidly expanded the chain. Kroc's vision extended beyond just selling burgers. Ray Kroc's genius lay not just in recognizing the potential of the McDonald's concept, but in devising a profitable business model that revolved around real estate. In the early days of his involvement, Kroc realized that the real money was to be made not just in selling burgers and fries, but in controlling the real estate on which each franchise operated. In 1956, Kroc set up the Franchise Realty Corporation, which was later renamed McDonald's Corporation. This entity's purpose was to purchase or lease land and then lease it out to franchisees, often at a markup. This strategy proved to be incredibly lucrative. By owning or controlling the land, Kroc ensured that McDonald's had steady revenue streams from rents and had significant leverage over the franchisees. If a franchisee failed or decided to challenge the corporate practices, their lease could be terminated, effectively giving Kroc and McDonald's Corporation enormous power to enforce compliance with corporate standards and policies. Hit the subscribe button to see the future content. And by the way, I will leave a link in the description for a great book if you want the detailed story. When Ray Kroc first negotiated with the McDonald brothers to franchise their concept, he was not yet the powerhouse he would become. The deal that he struck with them in 1954 allowed him to franchise their restaurant concept across the country. The original agreement gave the McDonald brothers a 0.5% royalty on the gross sales from the franchises, which was quite lucrative given the rapid expansion. This agreement was formal and legally binding, involving the 0.5% royalty going to the brothers. The relationship between Kroc and the McDonald brothers began to deteriorate due to Kroc's ambitious expansion plans, which conflicted with the brothers' desire to maintain a smaller, more manageable operation. This clash of visions culminated in 1961 when Kroc offered the brothers $2.7 million for their company and the exclusive rights to the McDonald's name. According to reports, when Kroc bought out the McDonald brothers, there was a verbal agreement, a handshake deal, that they would also receive a continuing royalty of 0.5% on future sales. The brothers expected this to be a lifetime deal that would provide them significant ongoing income. However, this royalty was never formalized in writing, and after the agreement was concluded, Kroc reportedly reneged on this promise, arguing that the deal did not include any royalty clause. The brothers were upset, but there was nothing they could do because there was no written contract about this part. Ray Kroc took over the business completely and did not give the brothers the extra money they expected. Ray Kroc's aggressive expansion continued, and McDonald's grew into a global giant, fundamentally changing the food industry. Despite their critical role in creating McDonald's and pioneering fast food, Richard and Maurice McDonald received a lump sum for their original share of the business, but no ongoing royalties, effectively removing them from the financial benefits of the empire they helped establish. Kroc's development of McDonald's into a global franchise and real estate powerhouse changed the face of the fast food industry and established the business model that many other franchises would follow. However, the story of the McDonald brothers serves as a cautionary tale about verbal agreements and the importance of ensuring all terms are documented in business dealings. They lived comfortably on the proceeds from the sale but never reached the billionaire status that could have been theirs had the royalty agreement been honored. While Kroc is credited with the global success of McDonald's, his aggressive methods and the way he gained control of the company have been criticized. The story is a complex tapestry of innovation, entrepreneurship, and hard-nosed business practices, where Kroc's ambition and business acumen played a decisive role in transforming a small-scale fast food joint into the world's leading fast food franchise. Today, McDonald's stands as a testament to American enterprise and entrepreneurial spirit, but also a story of ambition, broken promises, and the complexities of business ethics. Thanks for watching. If you found this exploration of McDonald's history intriguing, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content.